Hi, I'm Sam Chapman, and today I'm actually doing a review on something that's very surprising to me. It's actually the NHS website. So I obviously will use alternatives, and there are things within the medical industry that I do use too. However, the NHS website for weight loss is not something that I'd ever considered, and especially for doing basically a 5K challenge. So I've been doing, if you watch my previous video, I've been doing weights and really enjoying so much getting strong. And I really felt intuitively that I wanted to start running again, and I wanted to feel more about my I've gone back onto the alkaline. So I would only ever recommend you do one thing at a time, because what I find is when people just go for it all, it just becomes overwhelming. So the weights I started with, and then my body was ready to do something else, and I had the time, and I was looking into the nutrition and where I felt my body wanted to go now, and I really felt like it was time to go back on the alkaline. So I did a video about that, and that's there if you want to look into that. And I felt like I wanted to start running, and so I haven't ran for a long time. So I started to look up on Google, and I wanted to look at my BMI. Now, some people, especially people who do weights, will say that you can't really always define it by the BMI. However, it's a good indicator, and I really wanted to see where I was at so I can, test and measure as I go on. And so I typed in BMI, and I actually came across the NHS website. So I'm going to share this with you because I'm super proud to recommend this site, because for me, the way that I have learned that I can change is with facts. So it's like a table, and it's got 4 legs within your mind, and I want to knock out any evidence that's going to make me think, oh, I feel sad, I'll have some sugar. I don't have that much sugar anyway, and I have the discipline to not do it. However, I was at the time in my life where I was trying to think, is there a balance? Should I allow certain things in, or should I just strip it out? And it was interesting on Facebook. There was so many responses when I put that out. I tend to go intuitively, and I felt that it was time to move more towards being balanced with, I felt that I'd gone out and I was too acidic, and I can tell by certain symptoms in my body. So I know it's time to take it all out. It's like a spring clean in my body I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm on the BMI, and then it takes me through to this fantastic thing that gives me so much information about running. Now, not just running, there's a 5K app, and it's got some fantastic, like Michael Johnson was in my ear when I was running, and I absolutely loved it. That's so cool. And it's an app, and there's a community, and it's all through the NHS weight loss plan. And it's not something I ever thought would give me the information I want, so I'm going to share it with you because it's super cool. Okay, here we go. So this is what I came across. I will be honest, I typed in BMI, and I did go through the BMI schedule and find out where I was. So then I went and I thought, oh, this isn't going to be that good, really. I'll be honest, I really didn't think it was going to be that good. So I went in, and it's amazing. It's actually, so there are lots of things that I know are great for me, and this really has people's diaries, which is great evidence, and it gives you it talks about fiber and what that does for you. And I know, again, for me, fiber is really good for me. It talks about portion sizes. Now, I've never seen this so in depth, because portion sizes are really important. For me, I can eat healthy and I can still get fat, okay? Portion sizes are a big thing for me, and when I'm at my super best, like literally I have a plate, like it's basically what you call a side plate, and that's what I eat from. So it talks about that. And then this was great, there's the eating out. It talks about, and what I really loved was I was surprised. Most people, and I'm just talking honestly here, I know that I've got to exercise, say, 5 days a week, because I knew that it was going to be, they say, and it says on here as well, I think it's 2.5 hours, which is half an hour a day, 5 days a week. However, what I love is it says, no, that's not including your strength exercise. And that is so cool, because when I was younger, I was running and thinking I was fit by running, but I wasn't doing strength. And now I do weights. So this, I was super impressed that it says, yeah, you can do aerobic exercise, but what about your weights as well? Or what about your strength exercises? And it talks about the differentiation, which is, you know, that's higher level of knowledge that I thought I was going to get from the NHS. Now, you call me naive. I don't know. I didn't really look at the NHS stuff much before. I years ago looked and didn't find it that helpful. So I was super impressed to see how they've said, yeah, do half an hour a day aerobic, but what you're going to do about your weights as well. So there's two separate sections. And so I am a massive thumbs up to this. It is super cool. This is week 1. Then you can click on week 2. And there's a community. And then the only thing I would say was, it then told me to download the app. And I had when I did the 0 to 5K before, I had a different app. What I loved about this one is it takes you to your community. Now, I couldn't access it. I don't know why. I did it on my phone through the NHS. So I went on the App Store on my phone, and I downloaded the app, and it's Couch to 5K. Let me just show you another little tiny app, and it's, oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it actually. It is on here, and it does say, so there's the BMI calculator. Here's week 2, you know, so it's teaching you, as I would teach someone, you know, different options. Just get moving, dust off your trainers on week 2. And it's saying about doing it bit by bit, whereas, like I said, if you get thrown into a plan, it doesn't always work. And I like the way that it says little tips to change, which I've always personally found is best. And there you go, week 2. See, it's not saying it on week 1, it's saying get certain things in place, giving you hints and tips for the first week, and then it's gone week 2. Here's this. So the Couch to 5K, I think it's Jo Wiley. You can pick her voice. I chose Michael Johnson. And again, it tells you, there it is. This is the colours of the app itself. And then here's all the people who've done well and how to get started. And then it says available as an app. So on your phone, you can go to the App Store, and you can get this app. There you go. 1U Couch to 5K. Download from iTunes. So I personally, this was the only thing that I would say. I tried to get on my phone on this and it wouldn't work. So what I did was I went into the App Store and I typed in Couch to 5K. I found this one and I downloaded it and I did my first run. Yay! It was so awesome. So well done, NHS tools, pages, and Couch to 5K. You can see it on here. And also NHS, Living Well. And like I said, I actually found this through simply typing in BMI, and I got this BMI calculator, and then it took me through to the weight loss and the Living Well. So incredible links to an app, to a community, to hints and tips, and to doing it slowly, and talking about running and the balance between, you know, doing strength work and, you know, how to basically just get moving. I am super impressed with the NHS and their Living Well weight loss guide. It is absolutely awesome, and I am so excited to be running again on my Couch to 5K with Michael Johnson in my ear. What a motivator. So cool. Michael Johnson, you've done such an awesome job. And all the other people on there, like Jo Wiley and the other people who are voices that will help train you. It's a super cool thing. So anyway, I think that's all that I can say about that one. As you can see, I've been for a run and I feel great. And I'm doing the apps and I'm on my Alkaline. And we're doing super great with the work. So watch out for Mum and Baby Lifestyle. Facebook, if you're on the YouTube channel now, make sure you get into the Facebook page, because this community is growing. It's all the hints and tips. It's going to have so many experts on there, and it's a real place for you to get inspired about who you are, what you want to do, and how to get the balance between being the best mum you want to be and being that business owner and that career woman who basically says that just because I'm a mum doesn't mean I can't have a life and do what I want to do, put me first. Because when you put you first and you have the capacity to be a great mum, you can not just change your life of your child and give them the best upbringing, show them who you want them to be by example. Also, the world changes when you're in a great space and you've got that shiny light. Everybody shines around you. Have a great day. Bye.